What's up, everybody? I will be on cam in just a bit, just eating some food. But how is everybody doing? We're gonna get back into some more Raichu Y stuff, some more shiny giveaways as we always do. This is a new streaming time that I'm trying to push for. We'll see how it goes. Where is the team? So initially this was a solo Mega Raichu Y team. I want to try to see if I can insert Mega Staraptor into the team to see if that works for certain matchups. Okay, so this is 100% a Raichu Y game. Do I do Primarina and actually, do I do Sinistcha in Glade? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit ready. I was just thinking again for Incineroar. Maybe Primarina with Liquid Voice would have been good. All right, so we usually feel pretty good into this team. They do the Sneasler and Kingambit. So here we always upper hand, and then we Focus Blast. Yep, we stop the fake out. Appreciate the like on the live, thank you. All right, so that's Kingambit gone. Now here, I'm actually gonna Tailwind and Protect. Okay. Now, what I can do here is we can go here and then we can switch Sinistcha. perfectly fine. Not getting the KO is actually great for us, because now what I can do is I can set up my own trick room. To stop them. Okay, this is actually perfect for us. Because now we know, because we have what, one turn of Tailwind up. What do I want to do here? All right, I feel like they're gonna switch. I mean, they might switch, but if they don't, I'm wondering if it's worth it if we Trick Room. I don't think so. I was contemplating. I probably should have Trick Roomed. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. What we can do now is Trick Room this turn, because I think Mega Delphox, if I'm not mistaken, is faster than Raichu. Let me see here. Yeah, because if are they max speed on Delphox? I don't know. That's the only tough thing about this. I'm gonna have to go for it. Because I don't think the Sneasler has Protect. We're gonna find out. Actually, wait, is it Focus Sash on Sneasler? No, I think it's White Herb, isn't it? Oh, it is Focus Sash. But that's actually okay. That's actually fine, I think. Because... The thing is... I think I have to do this. I have to protect this turn. Matcha Gotcha. Zap Cannon, then protect again. Because if I Zap Cannon this turn and paralyze the Delphox and they land a hit, then they're going to be slower under Trick Room. So I think I have to do this in order to have a chance. The question is, do I live? I feel like I should be able to live. Yeah. So we have 2 turns of Trick Room. I land the Zap Cannon. Okay, they were already slower. So it's a good thing I did that. Well, actually, that almost kind of bit me in the butt. So we protect here so that we outspeed next turn. Okay, now we're definitely faster. Whoa, 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 almost messed up there. Zap Cannon, cool. All right, that was definitely a tougher match compared to matches I'm used to against this team. But we got it done. All right, so here we have, what do we have here? So we have Mega Dragonite. I feel like Raichu's a good option here, but in the back. I'm thinking maybe something like this, because if they have Rotom or Dragonite with what I'm gonna assume is like a Thunder or Thunderbolt or something, we can swap in Raichu and get the special attack raise. All right, so this is kind of risky. This is definitely risky, but we're gonna try to go for it. And if it fails us, then that's what we get for being risky. Okay, perfect. Paid off. So now we can dual wing beat here. And we can freely zap cannon. I'm gonna assume you're gonna swap out. And whatever you're gonna swap out to probably doesn't like a zap cannon. Okay, perfect. And this dual wing beat should get the Sneasler. Hopefully we don't. Okay, they protect. That's perfectly fine. All right, so I'm guessing what they have, the Dragonite. Is that what they got? Rotom. Honestly, I could just do. Okay, they forfeited. Never mind. Because I was just gonna protect and Flare Blitz the Rotom. Yeah, I think because whatever they had in the back, I'm gonna assume it was the Dragonite. All right, here we have some annoying stuff. Lead Talonflame. Do we lead Talonflame Staraptor? Do we do that? Or do we do Staraptor Primarina, Sinistcha in the back with Glade? We're gonna try it. Because I don't know if I necessarily like Raichu in here. I mean, it would be good for the Staraptor, but Primarina is also another viable option. Okay, Grimmsnarl, Mamoswine. Alright, so I feel like you protect on the Mamoswine. So just to ensure we get a boost. Really? Grimmsnarl switches out. That is a very risky play, I think. Okay, they protected, so that's perfectly fine. All right, that's the Raptor gone. That's pretty huge for us. All right, Sinistcha. Honestly, here, I'm gonna do this. Actually, do I need to? No, I can just attack. Ooh, that was smart. I was contemplating using the close combat, but I figured they might rage powder. You know what? I can try this. Because I feel like here you either rage powder and try to like ice shard maybe. Yep. Wow, still no rage powder. I am pretty surprised by that, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of tricky because I'm not physically defensive on the Sinistcha. I mean, I'm a little bit. But it might not be enough. Oh, just barely. Okay, they do outspeed, which is unfortunate. Does the Sinistcha just not have rage powder? I'm gonna have to do this. Maybe they set up like a reflect. I think if I can get the kill on Sinistcha, if they don't have an attack on Grimmsnarl, maybe I'm fine. But I 100% need to get rid of the Sinistcha. Okay, goes for the fake out. Oh, I probably should have protected. Okay, cool. We got a crit. We take those. All right, GG. 3-win streak, not bad, not bad. $19.07. See, we got some missions to complete. Win 5 ranks, might go evolve. All right, 3-0, 3-0. I think maybe I can do some shiny hunting as well. Okay, so we have a Trick Room team. What's up, Jacob? How's it going? So this is 100% the Gale Wing, I mean, Final Gambit. I feel like we have to go Primarino. Blastoise is going to be a kind of a annoying problem. What if we lead? Let's see. We don't really have a good option. Actually, wait. Taking a break, Megastaraptors destroyed your team. Fair. Crap. I don't think this was good. Don't think this was good at all. Okay. I think this actually works for us. We need to do this to knock out the Staraptor. We are going to be immediately slower than their entire team, but we can't really do anything about that. This is the only way to guarantee a knockout on the Staraptor and that it doesn't Final Gambit something. Alright, so it goes Camerupt. We can protect. We can Flare Blitz. Question is, do I need... Okay, they do Helping Hand. Camerupt. Okay, we avoid. Okay, Heat Wave does 67 to 80. Let me see. Helping Hand. Helping Hand definitely knocks me out. We have 2 more turns of Tailwind, 3 turns of Trick Room. I feel like I have to do this. And then now I can... I think Raichu is going to come in handy once Trick Room is over. So if we have to sacrifice Gallade, then we can do that. Oh, you just went straight for the Ancient Power. Okay. I will admit I was not expecting that. Well, we have one more turn of Tailwind. So we're gonna have to protect here. We're gonna double protect. What's up, Seraphil? How are you? I'm doing all right. Early morning here in Japan. Doing some champions laddering. So far, we are on a 3-win streak. So they're going pretty well. All right, so Tailwind is gone. So I think the best play is always Sacred Sword into Hyper Voice. Okay, perfect. Appreciate the follow, thank you. Yeah, the main focus on this team is Mega Raichu Y. I just added Mega Staraptor as a potential second Mega. All right, GG. All right, 4-game win streak. Not bad, not bad. I think this is the highest I've ever been rated. Let me see. I think my highest was maybe the first season of the game. Let me see. 1909? No. So I just beat my all-time highest placing now. We're at 1922. I don't think we're gonna hit champions tier. That's a bit much. But you know, maybe try to hit 2K. Appreciate all the likes on the live. Thank you, thank you. I will be doing a shiny giveaway. A shiny. I'm pretty much new. I only started VGC with Pokemon Champions. I used to play like 6v6 singles like back in the Sun and Moon days, but never VGC until Pokemon Champions. Okay. So this one's a little tricky. This one's a little tricky. What shinies am I giving away? I have screenshots. I'll show it after this battle. Okay. So to me, this speaks Mega Raichu Y. So I almost feel like we have to bring our own Mega Raichu Y in order to potentially take benefit of the Lightning Rod. Sinistcha, I think, would be good here. And Primarina. But I don't want to lead Raichu Y. I want to lead Primarina and Raichu in the back. Okay, this is actually good for us. So we're gonna Tailwind and Moonblast the Garchomp. This is just so that if they do land an attack, we can knock it out. The Kramer in the corner is frying you. Is he your favorite mom? No. So honest, Kramer kind of has become like a joke in the community. I just like whenever I don't feel like being on camera, I pop out Cramorant. All right, so here I'm gonna dual wing beat, and if they're predicting Moonblast again, do you have a switch in outside of? I don't think you do. So I feel like I have to Moonblast anyway. Just to at least get rid of the Focus Sash on the Talonflame, most likely. My favorite Pokemon, I would say like Greninja, Hisuian Zoroark, Ceruledge. Okay, please, we need to not flinch. We need to not flinch. And we flinch, of course. Of course we do. So honestly, at this point, I kind of just have to if he protects. Okay. Okay, you do go Corviknight. So for me, that says that you have Raichu in the back. Hisuian Zoroark. That is very unfortunate, actually. All right. All right, I need to get rid of the Talonflame. Like, I know 100% that they have Raichu in the back. I feel pretty confident. So here, I'm gonna Matcha Gotcha. And switch into Raichu. What's up, Lance? How's it going? Yep, so they go for the Zap Cannon. We get the Lightning Rod. Perfect. Okay, we kind of eat that up. All right, so now their Tailwind is gone. Now there's two things that they can do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Rage Powder, and I'm going to Focus Blast the Raichu. Did I Mega? I don't think I Mega. I accidentally didn't Mega. This is not great. This is not great. I kind of forgot. I was not focused on the match whatsoever. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with this because they're probably gonna go for what, the Earthquake? No. Okay. So these are my choices. Because Raichu's fast, I'm gonna Trick Room here and Zap Cannon on the Corviknight. Hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt. Okay. Okay, so they go for the Earthquake again. And we go for the Trick Room, so now we should guarantee outspeed both Mons. And now we just Hyper Voice and Matcha Gotcha. Okay, they go for the Fake Out. That's fine. We land the Matcha Gotcha. Okay, they go for the Rock Slide. But it is GG. All right. Okay. I think that is a good time for the shiny giveaway. So, give me a second. It's also be a good time for me to grab another bite of food. All right, 5-win streak. We are doing great today. All right, so like I said, the shiny giveaway for people who are new here. I usually try to give away shinies every single stream just because I have way too many shinies from shiny hunting over the past 2 years. And these are all a bunch of extras. So in these screenshots, you will see a bunch of Pokemon that I have organized. Oh, you know what? I guess we'll keep the Kramer for now. Once I finish eating, I'll turn on my camera. Excuse me. But I went ahead and organized my Pokemon home with all of my extra shinies of Pokemon that are currently available in Pokemon Champions. So if you play Pokemon Champions and you kind of want a shiny to use in Pokemon Champions, then this is the place to be. So yeah, I have like 5 boxes of shinies. There's some Pokemon that are, you know, pretty popular in the meta right now. Oh, you can't see the top 2 months. Let me reduce Cramorant face. There you go. So we have a lot of options here. There's some Pokemon that are pretty popular in the meta that I also have. One of the Basculegions is not available because I'm doing that as a giveaway for another video. But yeah, we also have a Eternal Floette that we got from a very generous user. So if someone wants a Eternal Floette instead of a shiny, you can also win that as well. So yeah, I do all of these trades through Pokemon Home. So if you're new to Pokemon Champions but you don't have a Switch, don't worry, we can still trade to each other through Pokemon Home. All right, let's see if, I think the giveaway thing should work on this scene. Let's see. Okay, perfect. To enter the giveaway, just enter shiny in the chat and you will be entered in. Once you're selected, you can take a look. And then once you choose what you want, we'll get it sorted out through Pokemon Home. And you only have to type it once. Oh, wow. Thank you for doing this, King. Thanks. No problem. There's no reason to keep these things just sitting in my Pokemon Home for, you know, eternity. Might as well spread the wealth. I think this is the most amount of people that have ever signed up for the giveaway at one time. We're breaking all kind of records today for the stream. Yeah, and I know like some people just, like I said, they might not have a Switch. They might not have the time to shiny hunt. So you're not actually trying to win, but you wanted to participate. Watch you win. All right, congratulations, Seraphil. You have won. So the way we're gonna do this is once this winner revealed box goes away, I'll have you look at each box. Once you're done looking, you just tell me to move on to the next box. Once you see all the options available, then you just tell me which one you want, and then we can do it through Pokemon Home. And yeah, you can enjoy your new shiny. All right, box is gone. Loki, you already have one in mind, if that's okay, because I think I saw it. Yeah, if you have one in mind from what you saw, feel free. And if you want to look at the other ones just in case, that's fine as well. Yep, second page. Here we go. You'd really like a Medijam? All right. So let me grab my phone. So a very easy way for us to do this is go ahead and go on Pokemon Home on the mobile app and just put like whatever Pokemon and just like let me know like through the GTS. So just put it on the GTS, tell me the Pokemon that you're putting up, the level, gender, and then the name of your trainer ID or trainer name. And then once I see that, I will trade it over to you, Seraphil. Rager, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but this is for Seraphil, who just won the giveaway. But we will be doing another one in like 30 minutes to an hour. All right, let's see if we can continue the streak. Yep, no problem. So here is kind of why I wanted to start with introduce Staraptor into the team. Sinistcha. Ooh, I forgot. They might lead my Lodic. I made a mistake. I have made a mistake. No, you don't have to specify. Oh, yeah, don't specify what level the Medicham is. Just put up a Blastoise, tell me what level it is and the gender and your trainer ID, and when I look it up, I'll be able to know it's you for sure. Sinistcha. Okay, Goldengo, that's fine. Oh wow, they had the double the double ghost type in the back. That's crazy. I kind of have like a crazy idea. I'm gonna close combat my own Primarina. Actually, wait, no. If he, well, yeah, there's no reason you Rage Powder this turn. Okay, they protect. Bro, you fought me? What team were you? Oh, really? That's crazy. Small world, small world. All right. I know this is very risky. We're probably gonna catch a very strong Make It Rain. Yep. All right, well, we got the Tailwind off, so that's good. You love the Pokopia thing in the corner? Yeah, I figured it'd be a nice little interaction thing with the stream. All right, so and you're able to switch the Pokemon on the screen. Okay, Gallade does not live that, unfortunately. If you guys are interested in Pokopia, I actually have some videos on my YouTube channel. I recreated 3 Pokemon towns in Pokopia. I recreated Pacific Log Town. I recreated Fortree City, and then my biggest project was I recreated Ecruteak City. All of those videos are on the channel. I feel like I'm gonna need a burn here. Is Altaria in Pokopia? Yes. Wait, is it? I forget. Yeah, I think it is, right? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's GG. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, okay, this is GG. I probably should have just Brave Birded the Goldengo. The win streak is over. All right. I know we are playing Pokemon Champions right now, but just in case people don't want to go to YouTube to watch it, although the view would be appreciated. Granted, I'm not making any money on YouTube right now, so we're just do a quick little pit stop in Pokopia, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff I've done. Yeah, like right now, honestly, Pokopia is probably my game of the year. It's also the reason my channel is even anywhere close to being monetized. Like right now, I need 1K subs on YouTube. I'm like 300 away. Yeah, I did a couple guide videos in Pokopia for like how to get all the legendaries. Oh, it's all good. Let me go do that right now. Brown, 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 brown. Yeah, I made one. Yeah, I made a couple guide videos. Not like for everything, but for some stuff. So hopefully there's something on my channel that will help. All right, let's see. So you said Blastoise. What is your trainer ID again? Because I may have missed it earlier. Oh, I see it. Is it Ren? Okay, yep. Now, okay. You don't necessarily have to trade me a shiny, but if you're cool with it, I can just give the shiny you gave to me away to the community. Big boy Blastoise. It's an extra? Okay. Cause yeah, I think people would really like a Blastoise. All right, cool. Well, enjoy your Medicham. All right, so we're gonna start off over here. I am definitely planning to do a bunch of videos once the DLC comes out on like how to access the DLC, how to unlock the underwater building, all that stuff. I'll be planning to do that immediately once it comes out. All right, so this first area isn't completely like finished. It just has sections that I've created. Hello, Hoppip. All right, so for anyone who knows the beginning area, I got rid of the entire like mountain thing that was kind of in the way, just to make it clear. And then here is my recreation of Pacific Log Town from the Hoenn region, for anyone who is familiar with this town in the games. I guess now I can turn on my webcam actually. Surprise. Wait. Where are we? There we go. You know what? We're not gonna get rid of Cramorant. We're gonna put him over here just for fun. Okay. Just reduce my face a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, this was my first project in Pokopia. I figured it was something like relatively easy to recreate. And here I have the entire Slowpoke line living here. So I have Slowpoke over there, Slowbro, and Slowking. And then I have Wingull as well as Magikarp. It's kind of funny how Magikarp is just like a bro in this game. So yeah, that was the first project. Felt like it came out pretty well. Now, the next one is a complete, pretty much one-to-one recreation of Four Tree City from the Game Boy games. So this one, I went and looked at the map of Four Tree City. I think this was like a week because I'm not doing time traveling. So I had to wait and go into Dream Islands and steal trees from Dream Islands just to have enough trees to actually like make this happen. So yeah. And then out here, I figured like maybe make like a little pathway. Eventually, if I want to build something over here, I probably could. But the idea behind this was like, this is kind of the route going up to Four Tree City. Made a little garden here, flower garden with Chansey. And then I created another path over here where I have some grass type Pokemon living. Vileplume over there chilling. And then I made sure to get a radio and get the Four Tree City theme playing. Unfortunately, you can only have one Pokemart apparently in an area. So I had to make like a makeshift Pokemart and Pokemon Center. And then the Pokemon that are living here are all Pokemon that are on her team in some iteration. So I think it's like maybe when you rebattle her, or like I forget which game, but there's a time where she has a Dragonite on her team. So I made sure to put a Dragonite over there. We have the little crosswalk that you have in the game. And then we have Pelipper, who is also on her team, living here. And then, yeah, okay, so Altaria is in the game. I kind of forgot. So I have Swablu living here, as well as her ace, Altaria. I guess we can kind of say hello real quick. I didn't go too crazy in their rooms, but... And then the last two Pokemon that are living here are Noctowl, because she has that on her team. And then Hoot Hoot, since it's the pre-evolution of Noctowl, figured it would make sense. And then here would be the drop down to the makeshift gym building, where I have the music playing in the background. So this was like my second project. Definitely took a while. So many trees. But I'm happy with how it came out. And then I had to get a bunch of boxes up in the sky so that I could come here. Oh. Because for like the thumbnail of the YouTube video, I had to like, I think I did something like this. I think it was like vivid. Mewtwo just hanging out down there. And then outside of that, I didn't really do too much in this area. But that's going to lead us into the next area that has my, I guess, two biggest projects. And I kind of already spoiled it, but we're going to go into a bit of a cinematic view, and I'm going to have people, I guess what's going on. I'm pretty much just going to do the same thing I did in my video on YouTube. After this project, I was like kind of burnt out because I was playing like every day. You're a new gen Pokemon fan, so I'm not going to be able to guess. So what am I doing? Let's see. Nope. So we're going to go into a bit of a cinematic view. We're going to go a little vivid filter. So if you're familiar with the Gen 2 games, right after the bug catching contest location, you go out into this route that leads into Ecruteak City. Yes, so many trees, so many trees. It took so long. So there's a route that goes from there on to the next town. So I kind of did my best to recreate the route. Have a couple Pokemon living around the area. Our boy Farfetch'd. Now, there is a very iconic thing in Generation 2 in this route, and that is our little friend Sudowoodo here. So the first time you run into Sudowoodo in Generation 2 is in this route. It's kind of blocking the way. So you have to use a water bottle to spray on it, and then it actually attacks you, and that's pretty sure that's the only way for you to catch Sudowoodo is from that location. So I figured it would make sense to put Sudowoodo here as a little like throwback callback to where it's located in the games. Then we have this route leading up. Hello, Gardevoir. And the same thing in the route in the game. You kind of come up to this point here, and there's a Gardevoir's in the game. Yes, it is. And there's a section to the right, and then there's a section in the middle leading towards Ecruteak City. And then we'll hop out of our little cinematic mode here. And then I have the music playing for Ecruteak City. Now this took a while. I think maybe like 2 weeks. So I fully recreated Ecruteak City. Instead of 1-to-1, more to like scale, I guess. And most of the Pokemon that live here are ghost types because of the gym leader. This is supposed to be the gym building that has the 4 Pokemon that he has towards like his like re-battle phases or whatever. A bunch of more ghost types living around here. And then for people who are familiar with Ecruteak City, they also have the Kimono Girls like place that has all the like evolutions at the time. And I'll go ahead and show this off. So I actually recreated there's like the developer island, and I did my best to just copy This is Pokopia. I'm just showing off some stuff before we get back to Champions. So I kind of just copied the design of the developers that they did. Like those. You also wanted to recreate this room. You found out about the Dev Island last night. Yeah. These people know how to design, that's for sure. So yeah, this is supposed to be Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon's rooms. And then let's see here. And then again, like I said, Pokemart. This is where the Pokemart is located in the games. So the pet command lets you change the Pokemon that's on the screen. So if you do !pet and the name of the Pokemon you like, it switches the sprite. And then this is leading up to the tower where you catch Ho-Oh. So I recreated the tower. I have the bell here to summon Ho-Oh whenever it flies around. This was a interesting build. And then here, also for people who are familiar with Gen 2, so this is the Burn Tower. This is where you actually see the legendary trio for the first time. So I decided to actually move Entei, Raikou, and Suicune over to this location, since this is where you find them in the games. I have a whole like time-lapse video on my channel about building this. And then the most recent thing I did, just because I randomly had the idea one day and I thought it would just be funny, I made my version of Alolan Exeggutor just randomly outside here. But yeah, that's that. And then here is, this is something of my own creation. So after I built Ecruteak City, I felt like this area was pretty empty. So I decided to make like a forest village, like a twin forest village concept. So I have a bunch of Pokemon living around here. Yeah, I have the whole routes line living in this house over here. And then I have this this platform so that the Pokemon can actually travel from each side. And then yeah, like I said, twin village concept, so it's pretty much the same thing as the other side. And then this is pretty much kind of where I stopped. Outside of the like Alolan Exeggutor, this was like the last like big project. You're realizing you're earlier in the game and you're seeing items I've never seen before. Yeah, this game is pretty big. I've done pretty much everything. Like I have all of the Pokemon that are in the game. Let me go to Gardevoir. Where are you, Gardevoir? I feel like you're later. Yeah. Kind of want to remake Jubilife Village in your Pallet Town? Do it. But yeah, If you're interested in making Gardevoir, these are the two ways to do it. I also have a video on my channel where I went through the entire Pokedex and showing all of their habitats. So if you're interested on finding a certain Pokemon, I have a video on my channel as well, showcasing each habitat and the Pokemon that are available. But yeah, that is my Pokopia, I guess, save file and the projects that I've done. I haven't, like, I still need to get all the costumes and stuff, but when I took a break, I kind of stopped logging into the game. So I'm trying to remember to log in every day now so I can get the dailies, so I can have enough money going into the DLC to buy stuff I might need. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Yeah, I believe it's next month. Like, it's very soon. I might need to download the stream so I can put the win streak that we got earlier in the stream into a YouTube video. Thanks for showing off your world. It's incredible. Thank you. All right, we'll try to do a couple more matches. All right, so here we have the same team again. You know what? Maybe I could do this. I know it's very risky. The thing is, I don't really have a good answer against Goldengo. If I was to go Staraptor. All right, we're gonna try to not do Staraptor this time. And see how that works. Just because, like, maybe they go their own Staraptors, fearing the Staraptor. Okay, they go Milo Excadrill. So here we're gonna always Tailwind and Hyper Voice. If they want to Scald the Talonflame, that's fine. Once we can get rid of Excadrill, we'll be like perfectly fine. Okay, so if they really want to, granted it doesn't matter, I'm still gonna go for it anyway. If they want to protect, they can protect. Oh, okay. Imagine I flare blitz, that would have been crazy. Yeah, the flare blitz would have went hard. Okay, we got 2 turns of Tailwind. Okay, I feel like I need to scare them with the Zap Cannon. And that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's perfectly fine. All right, so I feel like you 100% have to switch into Tyranitar here. And even still, I'm still gonna go for it. Oh, good thing I did not try to do anything funny. Because right now they're kind of stuck. They need to... Okay, they probably had Staraptor in the back, I'm assuming. It's a good thing I didn't overthink it. Okay, here we have beautiful Trick Room. Staraptor, or does Staraptor do good here? Staraptor does look good here. So maybe we do Staraptor. I don't know how I feel about that though. Maybe Staraptor Gallade. I mean Sinistcha Gallade. No. Primarina Gallade. Or do I do Primarina Sinistcha? Primarina Sinistcha looks good. Gallade and Staraptor in the back. Because the main thing, if they do Camerupt, Primarina is very important. so here I'm always gonna Hyper Voice, predicting them to Trick Room. I'm gonna Trick Room. Okay, that did not go as planned. That did not go as planned. I would say we can do it after this battle. What do they have in the back? Maybe it's Camerupt and I need to save my Sinistcha for that very purpose. Not the burn. Okay, we got 2 turns of Trick Room. I did not think that through. I feel like they have Camerupt in the back. Incineroar. That's fair. Okay, that's some good damage, good damage. All right. Protect. feel like they're gonna go Trick Room. Or maybe just Protect. Okay, I had a feeling. Because now you're kind of stuck. I feel like I need to, just in case. Will-O-Wisp Incineroar is crazy. Yes, it is the same as Sylveon's Pixelate, except it's water moves. Oh, we just gotta hope this works. Okay, I was planning for the Brave Bird anyway. I should have protected. Yeah, I definitely should have protected. All right, I feel like we have to double protect. Just to get some more HP on Primarina, but I think his Earth Power knocks me out. Yeah. They're definitely trying to go for the knockout there. Yep. That's unfortunate. If I had Roost, maybe we'd be in a good position. We just gotta hope, I guess. I don't think there's any way we win. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I had to keep Primarina for Camerupt, but I just wasn't ready for... Definitely wasn't ready for the Will-O-Wisp on Incineroar, that's for sure. Boom, boom. I have a few ideas for a video series. Maybe for I was thinking of recording it this week. Okay, so this was a team that was recently, I think, at a tournament, because I actually just saw a video about it. It was a Ninetales, this team right here. It's a Mega Glamora. Okay, I'm gonna lead this. What's stopping them? What's stopping me, actually? Thinking maybe this. Okay. We're gonna Tailwind here, and we are going to Psycho Cuts. Do we Psycho Cut? Maybe they protect. I feel like we could definitely lose if we make the wrong play here. Oh, I should have 100% Psycho Cutted onto the Glamora. Because I'm pretty sure I would have knocked it out. Okay, but now we can do something like this. Damn it. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Because we no longer have priority. Okay, what are the odds? What are the odds that they switch into Kingambit? So Glamora is always going to be faster than me. But I think I need to go for it anyway. They could just double into Gallade. Yeah, this is over. If I made the right play in the beginning, I'm pretty sure that Glamora would have been knocked out.
That's unfortunate. You got to go to work. We hope you have a wonderful stream. Good luck in your matches. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, they go for the protect. It's actually kind of good for us, I think. Spiky shield. I see what they're going for. They want to make sure they get the tailwind up. And I'm pretty sure Earth Power just kills. That's their biggest threat. But I don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, that first turn, if I just Psycho Cutted the Glamora, I would have 100% been in a much better position. Oh, wow. I should have... If I went for a Tailwind... Oh, and I missed the... Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, there might be hope. There might be hope. And by hope, I mean no hope. Before I go, can I have a link to your YouTube? The link tree won't fully pop up for me. Low-key, gotta watch this battle. I'm on the edge of my seat. Yeah, if it makes anything easier, my YouTube is the exact same name. Yeah, I pretty much lost that battle from the first turn. I was predicting them to spiky shield on the first turn. Unfortunate. Still a good game. Found you, King. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. See you later, Serapho. Okay. Okay. Mostly Trick Room team today. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of it. Because here I see, you know, they can do the Staraptor lead to try and knock out a big threat. How much HP does normal Staraptor have? Max HP is 192, which I don't really have anything that's good against that. So usually my counter to that is something like this. Like, it's not ideal. But this is the only way I can at least guarantee a knockout. Oh, I completely forgot. I said the next giveaway was after that last battle. All right, 100% after this battle, I will do the next giveaway. I'm sorry. So even though I know they're gonna Trick Room, the only way I can guarantee a knockout is using Tailwind and Zap Cannon on the Staraptor. And then whatever comes out next, I kind of just have to deal with it. All right, so it is Camerupt. Figured as much. So I'm gonna Flare Blitz here, and we're gonna protect. Okay, they go for the Hyper Voice. Okay, so these are the two options that they have. I Hyper Voice. At this point, do I need to keep Raichu alive? Probably. So this is kind of our only hope. If they do Helping Hand, oh well, this is not great. I was thinking about Focus Blasting on that slot. All right, so here you have two options. You could Blizzard, you could Hyper Voice, you could Freeze Dry. I'm gonna risk it. It's probably Freeze Dry. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known. Because now my main answer to Camerupt is completely gone. I should have known, honestly. The only hope I have is if they try to Trick Room here and I bring it back to normal. All right. So that's good. Now, the big thing is with Helping Hand, that is quite the issue. Just in case you try to go for Earth Power. Okay, he does. That's actually huge. I was fully expecting a Helping Hand Heat Wave probably would have been the better choice. So now that Helping Hand is not on the table, I can do Focus Blast into Matcha Gotcha. I should live. Okay. Woo. Honestly, they kind of threw that game. Let me see here. I'm curious. Okay, they do pretty much the same thing. Yeah, if I was them, I would have 100% Helping Handed Heat Wave. And I'm pretty sure that would have gotten them the win. Okay, shiny giveaway before I forget. Sorry, Max. All right, giveaway. All right, so giveaway is up. Go ahead and type shiny in the chat. Once you type shiny in the chat, you will be entered into the giveaway. Welcome, 8. Welcome, welcome. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Okay, let's see here. So a sneak peek onto a YouTube video I'm planning to make. These are the potential 2 teams. I'm gonna most likely do this team here, just because this team is filled with a lot of like meta stuff. So I kind of want to try to use something different. But I'm planning to do a video where I'm making teams in alphabetical order. So the first video will be A through F. And then the next video will be the next 6. And we see how good of a team we can make. Yeah, I'll show you in a second once this is done. All right, Kevs, you have won the giveaway. Let's go ahead and take a look. I think I can just take this. Where is it? There we go. And then let's move this up. Perfect. Okay, so same thing. Let me know what you want. Tell me next box, etc. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Oh, Arceus followed me, the god of Pokemon. That's crazy. You want Raichu, but we want to see the next box? Yep, sure thing. So this is box number 2. There is one Medicham that was grabbed earlier, but we still have at least one left. Yep. Gliscor available? Yes. Gliscor is a pretty sick shiny. Okay, so you want the Gliscor? Is that what you want? Or still the Raichu? Appreciate the follow there, Casey. Thank you. You want Gliscor? Got it. Okay, I can get back to the game. Okay, this was another team that I'm pretty sure I saw in a video about the most recent tournament. It's Mega Staraptor and Charizard. So I think I think this in the back is probably our best bet. Looks like Staraptor's always on the enemy team. Yeah, it's definitely raising in popularity. Oricorio, okay. So let me go ahead and search. Oricorio. Male. Level 22. So we're gonna Tailwind here. If they want to swap out, that's fine. Granted, if they're Choice Scarfed, I'm pretty sure Wave Crash just knocks me out, which is kind of unfortunate. Tebzy. Gliscor. Yeah, I'm so dead. That is unfortunate. Well, if they want to switch, well, yeah, it was wave crash. I should have expected that, but previous teams weren't really good at. Got the Gliscor, thanks. No problem. Enjoy your nice and fancy Gliscor. Switch into Garchomp. To be expected, to be expected. Oh, you are insane. Champions don't have Toxicorp yet? Yeah. I am very surprised by that Charizard switch. Very surprised. Okay, goes for the poison jab. Okay. So their Tailwind is gone. So we kind of have two choices here. We know they're scarfed. The question is, we can't risk it. I was thinking about protecting too. Because I was worried that they might double in Grass Knot. All right, well, did not see that coming. Yeah, that's, oh, Life Orb Whimsicott. Okay, yep, I had no idea that was gonna happen. It's unfortunate. Okay, I'm thinking like 1 or 2 more battles. Then I got some more cleaning and organizing to do, and then I kind of want to maybe upload the video. Okay. So this is the team that we ran into earlier. We just kind of have to hope that we can get the play right this time. We're gonna have to see though. The main thing I want to get rid of is the Glamora, if they actually bring it. Outside of that, I feel pretty good versus their team. All right, so they do lead Whimsicott. We're in a Tailwind and Psycho Cut. If we get the play wrong, then we get the play wrong. And we got the play wrong. Question is, do they have Kingambit in the back? We just gotta go for it. Hopefully we get a crit. It is Kingambit, isn't it? Okay, but here we can do this. I should have attacked the Whimsicott, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm making my decisions too quickly. I'm surprised they didn't go for the Sucker Punch. I feel like the Sucker Punch was like very obvious. All right, we have one more turn of Tailwind. We just gotta go for it. Got unlucky. Yeah, we'll do one more before I end the stream. Right now, Glimmora is the biggest threat. Oh, wow, really? Honestly, that's kind of fine. Because dual wing beat still has priority. Because I'm max HP. And it is a roll, but I should live an Earth Power from Glimmora. This is tough. This is tough. Because then what I can do is I can Tailwind next turn. Try to double protect. Okay, great. We got the knockout. Comes down to this, honestly. What's good? What's good? Out here on the Champions Ladder. I am surprised they went after the Talonflame and not the Raichu, because I think at this point it is GG. We went on like a 5-game win streak, I think, in the beginning of the stream. We're around like 1900. All right, so now their Tailwind is gone. And honestly, because I'm pretty sure like their best option is, well, actually they don't really have a great option. So we're just gonna dual wing beat, Zap Cannon on the Glimmora just to get the knockout. And then we have Primarina in the back, I'm pretty sure, and should be GG from that. Glim is a mon I rarely see. Yeah, so there was a tournament recently where a few people brought Glimmora. So I think people might be like picking it back up. Like I've seen already this stream, I've seen a good few teams from that tournament. Like almost any time you see a tournament come out, expect to see the teams on ladder. I've been seeing a lot of Mega Staraptor, lots of like Trick Room stuff. It's amazing how the tournaments dictate the meta. Yeah. That, and then people like Cybertron, PokeAMD, Joe, I think it's like UX9. There's a couple Pokemon Champions content creators that will like showcase a team on their videos, and then that's like another way that people end up grabbing stuff. All right, so here we have the Skull Villain team that I'm pretty sure I also saw in the tournament. Okay, so Skull Villain is kind of a threat. Let's see. Sylveon is also a threat. Okay, I have a potential idea. Let's try lead Primarina. Do I want to lead Primarina? Let's lead Primarina in case they do Garchomp. Raichu in the back, I'm thinking. And Gallade. Do I want Gallade in the back or do I want Sinistcha? Gallade is really only good for Basket Legion, so let's try Sinistcha. Thankfully, there's so many events happening that the meta is rotating for the most part. We'll get up there one day. For sure. I need to check out more like Japan events, like online events that fit with my time zone. Okay, so this was a good lead for us because we can guarantee that we outspeed with Tailwind. We can land a Moonblast. And then we can go for a Flare Blitz next turn on the Goldengo. So this has a high chance to OHKO the Garchomp. If it doesn't knock it out, which it doesn't, the Life Orb will knock it out. They got pretty lucky there, but yeah, Garchomp's down, so that's fine. Maybe they use Make It Rain here. They do. Okay, we live. Okay, now here, I need to get Primarina's health up, so we're gonna switch to Sinistcha. They do Skull Villain, which is unfortunate. Question is, do I want to... Because I feel like almost you Nasty Plot and Rage Powder potentially. Which... Alright, that's going to be very risky. Very risky. But I feel like that's the best play. You're -2 on the Goldengo. You have a Skull Villain. Just Rage Powder and... Okay, maybe don't. Okay. Maybe you're going for the Grass attack on Primarina. Okay, Spicy Spray, that's fine. Okay, that is not fine. That's the thing that's always tough with ladder, is that you never fully know the sets that people run. Like, you can kind of have an idea. But like a bunch of the Skull villains that I run into usually have like Leech Seed or something like that, and are just like annoying. So I wasn't really expecting Giga Drain. Team must cover all type coverage, yeah. All right, well, they're -2, which is good for us. Okay, they're paralyzed. I feel like I'm almost not, I shouldn't be worried about the Gholdengo. And here I go. I could have just knocked it out. I mean, this is kind of a losing situation for me. I just gotta hope they get paralyzed again, I guess. Yeah, even still, there's not enough turns for me to turn this around. Yeah, if we were able to get the high roll on the Moonblast and knock out the Garchomp, then we would be in a really good position to knock out the Talonflame. I mean, the Gholdengo with Flare Blitz. But that's how it is sometimes. You just never know. Jesus, we have Staraptor, Glamora. So many threats, so many threats. Honestly, what if I just did this? Need to try and be unconventional. They don't have an electric immunity, which is good for us. This could be Whimsicott, Staraptor. It's not looking good if they lead like Charizard, because now I don't have Tailwind running. All right, so we have a chance. Because here's my question. So there is a chance for me to live a close combat, but we're not gonna risk it. I'm okay with that. Life Orb Whimsicott. Okay. So I feel like they have to be scared of what's about to come out, but I'm kind of okay with that because I just can't risk I have to go for it. It won't work on Whimsicott, but I can at least try and get the Staraptor to attack. That's perfectly fine. If you want a Brave Bird, you can Brave Bird. Or do a Wing Beat, that's fine. Okay, so here I've got two choices. Well, really only one, but minimize Overquill Son or Perish Trap Daughter. Perish Trap Daughter. Okay, they go for the charm. That thing is very defensive. Okay, they go for the Earth Power. Alright, so their Tailwind goes away in almost 2 turns, but I can do this. Appreciate the like on the live, thank you. I feel like I have to Tailwind here, because they probably have Basque Legion in the back. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, this is actually great for us. Okay, so either way, we need to knock... Oh man, this is tough. Because I am minus attack. I feel like I gotta protect here. I miss, which is not great, but that is good. Okay. So their Tailwind is gone. We have our Tailwind. We have 2 turns of Tailwind. I feel like they must be Scarfed. I feel like that makes the most sense. Okay, Spiky Shield, yep. Okay, perfect. This is why bulky Raichu Y is so good. If we were just max special attack, max speed, we would have been knocked out from that Earth Power, and we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in now. Boom, 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 boom. I think my highest is what, 1940? Oh no. This is our highest, okay. Okay, I think we'll do one more battle and then we'll do one last shiny giveaway and then we'll call it a stream so I can go do some stuff and record a video. Maybe get some steps in, walk outside. Okay, so this feels like a very good Talonflame Raichu game. Do we want Primarina? Do we want... I think Primarina... Oh, what about... Let's do this, actually. This might be a bad idea if they lead Pelipper, which will not be great for us. Probably should have led Raichu. Okay, Sneasler, Dragonite. All right, so here I feel like you 100% try to fake out. Yep, you do. We can get the knockout on the Sneasler. Or we might not. Okay, we don't. Yikes. Well, there goes our answer to Archelodon. Probably switching to Archelodon right now. I sense a thunder coming straight to my face. Yep, thunder straight to my face. We do live it, which is great. We do get paralyzed, unfortunately, which is not great. Just in case they try to Tailwind. Gotta set up our own Tailwind. Okay, I can scare them from using Okay, let's see here. Dragonite is at 57%. Zap Cannon has a chance of killing, but we can't really risk it. They still go for the Thunder, then good play on them. Hopefully they just try to go for a Dragon Pulse. Okay, they still go for it. It was smart. Smarter them. Smarter them. Okay, they go Basculegion. I should protect and waste turns. Focus Ash. That's why you went out into Basculegion. GG's. Yeah, I don't know why I was expecting... I guess I just wasn't expecting Mega Dragonite to be a fast one. Let's see. Okay, we have time for one more. One more, and then we do a shiny giveaway. So if you want a shiny Pokemon for Pokemon Champions, stick around for this last match, and then we'll get the giveaway going. Okay, here is, I believe, is this the winning team from the tournament? Yes, it is. So this is the winning team from the tournament. Good things to note, they don't have Protect on the Whimsicott. I feel like Primarina in the back is a good option. It is max speed, max special attack. I think we can try this in the back. Hopefully. It's Mega Staraptor or it's Mega Delphox. If it's Mega Staraptor, I'm pretty sure I still kill with... No. I think I have to lead Raichu. Raichu's just always like a safe... Because the thing is, if they lead Staraptor and I don't lead Raichu, I'm kind of screwed. I could have led Primarina, but again, if they lead Glimmora, then that's not really a good look. Alright, so it is Whimsicott Glimmora. So here I always go Tailwind, Zap Cannon into the Glimmora. Since it's not Mega, we should live a Earth Power. The one thing that this team does have an issue with is it doesn't always have a good switch in to stuff. Okay, we just barely live, which is great. So here, kind of have to try to go for it. It shouldn't have Encore. It does have Charm. No Protect. I'm doing this just in case they don't attack Talonflame. Okay, they do, which is actually perfect. If they go Garchomp, okay, this is actually kind of good for us. So we outspeed anyway. So I feel like I can do this. Because it is Life Orb. And try to get the most damage off as possible. They do have Protect. Okay, that's fine. Big damage. Nice crit. How many times you bumped onto that team? Yeah, last giveaway after this. I feel like a decent amount. Okay, they go for the Rock Slide. All right, so here I protect. And Hyper Voice. Because then I can knock both of these out. If I get flinched, that could be bad actually. Yeah, I didn't think that through. If I get flinched, this is really bad. Okay. Because the last one they have should be Staraptor. Either that or Delphox, which... But I feel like it's Staraptor. Yeah, okay. So here we always go Psycho Cut, Moonblast. We are defensive on Primarina, so we should be fine. Because they're going to have to They're gonna have to Brave Bird Gallade to knock it out. That's gonna be a lot of recoil damage. Oh, dual wing beat. Okay, never mind. GG. Good way to end the stream. Alright, so we should be back up to what, 1940? Perfect. Top 5,000 is not bad to end the stream. I'm definitely gonna have to look back at these battles and put up a compilation. So for the last giveaway of the stream, for everyone who is still here, let's go ahead and put that. So all you have to do is type the word shiny in the chat. Did it? I don't think it worked actually. Oh wait. Yep, go ahead. Is it better to display your win-loss record on stream? Yes, but I always forget. But we're definitely up. Because I think I started the stream at like, what, 1880 or something like that? Let's see, I can actually just go back and look at the stream. Let me see here. Yeah, I started at 1862, I think. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, we started at 1862. So we went up, what, 80 points? We went up 80 points this stream, which is pretty good. So yeah, I have a few things. I think I'm gonna try to record. Yeah, 20% chance. Those are pretty good odds. Much better odds than the Pokemon games. So good luck to everyone. If you did win a giveaway already today, I will re-roll just to be fair to everyone else. Lance, you have won the giveaway. So we're gonna go ahead real quick. So here are the shinies again. So let me get rid of the winner reveals screen. There we go. So go ahead, look through these boxes. Once you're done looking, let me know. I'll move on to the next one. And then once you find a Pokemon that you want, let me know, and then we'll get the trade going through Pokemon Home. Today, we gave away a shiny Medicham and a shiny Gliscor. Yeah, take a look, and then I'll move on to the next box. You've been here since the first giveaway, so you found the Pokemon you like? All right, let me know. Oh, I need to turn my AC on a bit colder. I didn't realize. You want a Weirdeer? Sounds good. Weirdeer it is. Let me go ahead. What up? What up? Oh. Hi, Helen. I just realized it was you. How's everything? I just had to turn on my AC because apparently it was not blowing cold air, and it is hot and humid over here. Doing good, doing good. My visa is until June of next year. But if I can't find like a job opportunity, a way to make money, then kind of agreed to go back home and work for a bit. But I do have some potential job opportunities. There was someone who came for a seminar who actually works in Thailand and mentioned that if I wanted to go to Thailand and train and eventually end up working over there, that it's possible. So we'll see. Okay, Weird Deer, Numal. Okay. Yes. Because as much as I would love to stay here, making money for the long term is better for everyone. Level 1 to 2. Let's see. Numal, level 2 English. Okay, 1 second. Let me not put a gender, let me not put a level. Okay, I think I see it here. Weird Ear, F Lance, gotcha. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm so confused. Are you two together? Max and Lance? Okay. I was just confused for a second because I was like, huh? Okay. Shiny Weird Deer. There we go. You use this Pokemon Home. Okay, getting ready to go to bed. It's 12 o'clock here. Stay safe. Will do. Likewise. It's 1 p.m. over here, so I have the whole day ahead of me. I'm gonna clean around, organize some stuff. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. All right, enjoy your shiny Weird Ear. Let's see, I will be streaming tomorrow, same time. Some more Pokemon Champion stuff, most likely. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe some variety stuff, but I have it scheduled to be Pokemon Champion stuff. We might do Pokemon Champions, we might do shiny hunting. Something Pokemon related. That's for sure. All right. So I'm gonna head out. I appreciate all the new follows. For everyone on TikTok, if you are willing to, I'm trying to get partnered on YouTube. I'm like 300 subs away from getting partnership on YouTube because I need 1K subs. I'm at like 713 or 14. So if you can also drop a follow and subscription over there, that would be greatly appreciated. So I can eventually start actually making money from YouTube videos, because I'm currently not making money from YouTube videos. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, Pokemon, more shiny giveaways. Everybody have a good rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch y'all next time. Peace.